Is actually composed of 66 books in two great divisions, 39 books in the Old Testament and 27 books in the New Testament. In this segment of Profiles of the New Testament, Bob Bortez gives us an overview of one of these 27 great books.
You've got mail. Who doesn't like to hear those words? Mail is one of our contacts with the outside world. Yes, I know sometimes the mail brings news we don't want to hear, but think of all the times one particular piece of mail has just made your day. An otherwise unknown first-century man, Gaius, received a letter one day from his friend John. John had evidently received good news about Gaius, so John wrote a letter to Gaius, the letter that we call 3 John in the Bible. Listen to how he begins. Beloved, I pray that all may go well with you, and that you may be in good health, just as it is well with your soul. I was overjoyed when some of the friends arrived and testified to your faithfulness to the truth, namely, how you walk in the truth. What a glorious commendation John gives to Gaius. John was an old man by this time. He had served Jesus and his cause for perhaps 60 years. He must have seen many wonderful, devoted Christians in all that time. Even so, he is full of praise for Gaius. John's concern in this letter was for the Christians who were being exploited by an individual by the name of Diotrephes. We don't really know much about Diotrephes except that he wanted to have preeminence over the other Christians in his church. As John puts it, Diotrephes, who likes to put himself first, does not acknowledge our authority. Apparently, Diotrephes was gossiping maliciously about John, refusing to extend full fellowship to some of the Christians. He was even trying to throw some out of the church. This simply would not do. So in this brief letter, John warned that if he came, he would call Diotrephes' behavior to the attention of the church. Throughout the Bible, no attempt is made to conceal people's sins, especially when those people claim to be Christians. And of all sins that people commit, the most devastating are sins of disposition. Sins like envy, pride, arrogance, jealousy, anger, and selfishness are damaging not only to the individual and those who live closely with him, but they are damaging to the entire fellowship of Christians. They keep people upset and insecure. The criterion for determining whether a person is from God